Now to the backlash over Megyn Kelly's interview with conspiracy theorist Alex Jones. Parents of children killed in the Sandy Hook shooting are outraged because Jones has peddled the idea that the killings were a hoax. ABC's Paul Ferris here with that story. Good morning, Paula.
Good morning to you, George. Fury and fallout over this interview, and it's not just parents of Sandy Hook victims who are asking for the story to never see the light of day. Alex Jones is too, saying he was lied to by Megyn Kelly and that he should have never done the interview. This morning, Megyn Kelly facing a wave of fury over an upcoming interview with popular far-right radio show host and conspiracy theorist Alex Jones.
The whole thing is a black hole of lies.
Families of some of the victims of the 2012 Sandy Hook shooting outraged the NBC journalist is providing a platform for Jones, who in the past has called the Sandy Hook massacre a hoax.
Sandy Hook is a synthetic, completely fake, with actors, in my view, manufactured. Well, Sandy Hook's complex because I've had debates where we've devil's advocates said the whole story's true, and then I've had debates where I've said that none of it's true.
When you say parents faked their children's death, people get very angry.
Yeah, well, that's all I know. But they don't get angry about the 500,000 dead Iraqis from the sanctions, or they don't get angry about all the illegals.
That's a dodge.
No, it's not a dodge.
Christina Hassinger, whose mother, Sandy Hook principal Dawn Hawkspring, was killed in the shooting, tweeting, "This piece of actual garbage encourages people to call my mom's death a hoax and harass other Sandy Hook families. Shame on you, Megyn Kelly." Nelba Marquez Green tweeting photos of her deceased 6-year-old daughter to the reporter, writing, "Here you go, Megyn Kelly. Her name is Anna Grace Marquez Green. Say her name, stare at this, and tell me it's worth it." On Sunday, in response to critics online, Kelly tweeted that President Trump has given Jones's website a press credential, adding that, quote, "many don't know him," and that her job is to shine a light.
They said over the phone, "We don't want to go there. We might just briefly ask you about it."
Overnight, Jones himself responding to the controversy, apologizing for trusting Kelly, saying he was deceived, his words twisted. He's also calling for the interview, which is slated to run on Father's Day, to be shelved.
In the interest of the families of Sandy Hook, I agree with them that this piece not air because it misrepresents what I stand for and what I've said, and uses me as a sock puppet or a straw man out of context with edited video, very deceptively, to hurt people's feelings and to drive a wedge in this country.
Now, Alex Jones has long backed off his theory that Sandy Hook was indeed a hoax. We have reached out to him as well as Megyn Kelly and NBC. We've not received any comments, but Kelly's executive producer tells CNN, quote, that as journalists, it is our job to interview newsmakers, no matter how important their view may be.
What other kind of backlash are you seeing?
Well, so far, at least one advertiser has pulled out of her show. JP Morgan Chase has pulled out all of its local TV ads as well as its digital ads. And she was supposed to MC an event tomorrow night in Washington, you guys, for Sandy Hook Promise. That's an advocacy group for gun violence prevention. She's no longer going to be hosting, and they're asking that she not air this interview as well.
Okay, let's talk to Dan Abrams more about this. You also run the Mediaite website, so you're going to put on your news analyst hat right here. You saw Alex Jones say there that Megyn Kelly is using him. Are they using each other?
Sure, but I don't think this is a close call. I mean, what Alex Jones says is often reprehensible. Sometimes it's crazy. He's also incredibly influential. He has a lot of followers, and the President of the United States himself has cited him favorably, talked about how much he supports Alex Jones. The notion that the answer to that is to ignore him is absurd. I mean, what journalists do every day is to take someone like that who is influential and who is controversial and to ask hard questions. We haven't even seen the interview yet. If she does a softball interview, let's criticize her. But until then, the notion that NBC shouldn't even put him on the air. I've interviewed murderers before. So has every major network. And we don't get this kind of backlash.
I guess the question comes down to how influential is he? How important is he? In fact, Megyn Kelly in her tweet was using exactly the opposite argument, saying most people don't know him. Is it right to give someone like that a platform, even if you are questioning?
Yeah, but the key is you have to expose people like this. You have to challenge them. I think he is a big enough deal. I mean, look, the fact that we're talking about it, the fact that so many people are talking about it. Why? Because I guess he's a big enough deal. I mean, he is influential enough that I think that people...
Well, we're talking about it because it's going on the show.
Yeah, but the point is that he is influential. Look, is it a small group comparatively? Yes. But what he says ends up mattering to a lot of people, and I think it's really important that Megyn Kelly ask very tough questions of him. Try to point out inconsistencies, highlight some of the flaws in what he says, and say to him, hey, what are you doing a lot of the time? And let's wait and see if she does that.
And it's clear that Alex Jones thinks she's done that, which is probably why
well,
he's
Alex Jones is loving the attention for this. So now this falls right into his theory that all the media is corrupt. He knew it was going to be edited. When he did this, of course it was going to be edited.
Dan Abrams, Paula Ferris, thanks very much.